Bismillah. Before the break, we were just finalizing and talking about missions. Now, the last two parts of our lesson is about the goals and objectives. Now, what is the difference between goal and objectives? So goals are broad, long-term outcomes that an organization seeks to achieve. So they are long-term in their nature. مثلا for example, if the objective of a company is to increase market leadership in East Africa, this is a goal. Why? Because it is very broad. Increase market leadership where Africa, this is a very broad, it's a goal. So this cannot be an objective. Now look at an objective. Objectives are specific, measurable actions designed to achieve goals. So the objectives are the ones that are going to help us to achieve the goals. Mathalan, look at this example. Increase annual sales by 15%. We are being specific here. 15%, then by when? Within 1 year. So that is the difference between what? Between the goals and objectives. So goals are very broad. Objectives are very specific. Goals are long-term. Objectives are short-term. Goals are general direction, but objectives, they are measurable. Then goals are strategic, but objectives are operational. Operational in the sense that they guide us, the things that we do every day. In our company, they help us to achieve the objectives. So what is the importance of goals and objectives? Number one, they provide direction and focus. So employees understand organizational priorities, because every organization, they have al-awlawiyat. هناك أشياء كثيرة نريد أن ننفذ. ولكن the goals and objective will help us to understand, okay, number one, let us do this. Number two, let us do this. Number three, let us do this. Number 4 and 5, we can leave it until next month or next year. Enhances performance measurement. Like, for example, this one can easily be measured, increasing annual sales by 15% within 1 year. By the end of 1 year, if it is not 15, or if it is 10, then our performance is not good. But if it is 15 or more, halas, we have met and even exceeded our objectives. Then facilitates coordination. Departments align their activities towards a common goal. Departments can work together so that they achieve a common goal. Then it also motivates the employees because clear goals are set. Now, what are the types of organizational goals? We have strategic goals, which are long-term organizational ambition. Then you have operational. Operational, they are short-term, functional. Most of the time, they are less than 1 year. But the strategic ones, they're more than 5 years, 5 to 10 years. So the strategic goals are broad outcomes linked to the organization vision and mission. So they are long-term, organization-wide, future-oriented, and strategic in nature. So if we have a goal of expanding our markets, we want to go international, the Habshil wants to create, new branches in other countries. That is a strategic goal. Achieve digital transformation. If we want to move from the manual system we are using currently to a digital one, that is a strategic decision or a strategic goal. if we want to increase customer satisfaction, this is a strategic goal. Strategic goals requires lots and lots of resources and lots of meetings and serious decision making. Now, also we have in terms of objectives, we have tactical and operational objectives. Tactical, these are departmental targets supporting strategic goals. So, for example, if you are in an organization, we normally have, mathalan, the Department of Marketing, the Department of Human Resource, the Department, mathalan, of Finance. So every department in the organization, they have their tactical objective. For example, marketing department objective, increase social media engagement by 20%. So this marketing department, it is inside the organization, but as a department, they're having their specific objectives. Then we have the operational objective, al-ahdaf at-tashghiliya. These are related to the daily or short-term activities. What we are doing every day. Mathalan, customer service objective. Our objective is to respond to customer complaints within 24 hours. So this cannot be a tactical objective. This is an operational. So, for example, if any customer raises a complaint, we have to ensure that, by 24 hours, that we respond to their complaints. And this is what efficiency basically means. Now, when we are setting our objectives needs to be SMART. And this SMART is an acronym. And the initials, for each and every initial, it has a meaning. So when you're setting your objectives, number one, ask yourself, Al-hiya muhaddad, is it specific? Number two, Al-hiya qabil lil-qiyas, can we measure this objective? Number three, achievable, Al-hiya qabil lil-tahqiq. Then, relevant, is it actually muhim? Then lastly, time bound. Your objective should have a specific time. We want to achieve this after 1 year or 2 years. Look at this goal, mathalan. Increase student enrollment, specific, right? By 10%, measurable. Within the 2026 academic year, this is the time bound. And this goal is achievable and it is relevant at the same time. But a goal that is not SMART can be increase student enrollment in 2026. So you cannot just say you want to increase student enrollment. Become. By how much? By how many? So you should be able to measure. So your goals should always be, the objective should always be what? Your goal should always be SMART. Okay? So this is the clear picture of what we've been discussing, the vision, mission, the goals, and the objectives. Now, what are the steps in formulating organizational objectives? Number one, identify organizational priorities. Right? ما هي الأولويات? ثم number two, define expected outcome. ما هي النتائج المتوقعة؟ ثم ثالثا, set measurable targets. You have to set الأهداف قابل للقياس. ثم بعد ذلك, which is very important, تحديد المهام والمسؤولية. Assign responsibilities. Who is going to be responsible to achieve this objective? Who is going to be responsible to achieve that objective? Then establish timeline. تحديد الزمن. So your goal should not just be open. We want to do or to increase our sales. When? How? All those things should be very clear. So at the end of the day, our objectives should be aligned with our strategy. So the objectives that we are setting should support our mission, should support our strategic goals, and should support our competitive priorities. Monitoring and reviewing objectives. As the time is going, organizations should regularly measure performance. Taqim al-ada. If you have the objective, you should measure it weekly, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, and yearly. And this taqim or evaluation will help you to understand or to answer the question, are we doing well? If the answer is yes, we continue. If it is no, we need to adjust. We need to do some improvement. Then it also helps us to review progress, to get the reports. That is why in many organizations, they will tell you, we need report. Where is your report? Where is your report? These reports, they help us a lot in the organization. Adjust targets if necessary. So adjust, sometimes maybe our targets were very high, like we want to increase sales by 20%, but maybe it was very unrealistic. We have a meeting, we say, Ajama, this goal is very high. We don't have enough time, we don't have enough resources, we don't have enough people. So let us adjust it. So, and the adjustment can be positive or negative. We can adjust it up if we have enough, or we can adjust it downward if we don't have enough resources. Now, what are the challenges in setting goals? When we are setting our goals, hunaka tahaddiyat. What are the tahaddiyat? Number one, conflicting priorities. Departments may pursue competing interests. So in an organization, hunaka al-aqsam kathira. The human resource, they want to do this. The finance department, they want this. The marketing department, they want this. So there is and the resources hunaka nudra fil mawarid. Mathalan, we only have $100. And this $100, every department wants something. They want $50. It cannot. So they are conflicting. Sometimes you'll even have problems with the managers, very big problems, because this one, they have their own objective. They need some money. So there is the conflict. Number two, unrealistic targets. We have already talked about this. Sometimes the targets are unrealistic, cannot be achieved. Then number three, lack of stakeholder commitment. Sometimes employees may resist poorly communicated objective. Now, what is the relationship now between vision, mission, goals, and strategy? Are they related in any way? Yes. So the vision defines future aspiration, while mission explains current purpose. Then number two, mission determines strategic priorities. ثم ثالثا, goals guide strategic choice. So these things, they are related. In essence, the vision down here, the vision defines the future, mission explains the current purpose, the goals set the strategic priorities, then our strategy determines how to achieve the goals. Okay? So في نهاية المطاف, all these things should be related to each other. There should be some alignment. We have our vision, we have the mission, we have the goals, we have the objectives. Once all these things are clear, then we can have our action plan, that will enable us to achieve our objectives and our mission as an organization. So we've come to the end of our lesson. If you have any question, you can ask. So I'm going to send the attendance. I'm going to send the link now to your group. Please ensure that You use the link. Quickly, you take your attendance and submit it. So I'm going to share it currently. I've already shared with business projects. Now I have already shared. I've already shared the links. So please write your name, mobile number, and submit it immediately. So the lessons, you'll find it in the YouTube channel. So you'll just find the lessons. I will upload them in the YouTube channel. Okay. So that is all. So let us meet on Thursdays and Friday, inshallah. Okay. Wassalam.